What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Evil Pillow 1000 coming at you live. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the SummerSlam results. So let's hop right into it. For the first match, we had the Usos, American Alpha, the Hype Bros, and they were fighting against Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. In this match, the Usos, American Alpha, and the Hype Bros picked it up. And there's a lot of speculation in this match. Some people got out of that the Usos might turn heel soon, seeing as I believe it was Jimmy Uso who tagged himself in, which is usually thought out to be a heel move by any tag team member. And he did that, and he came in and he picked, the splash for the win. Then we had Sami Zayn and Neville. They took on the Dudley Boys in a winning effort. Like I said in my last video, a lot of people were really happy about them doing it in the pre-show only. But, like I said, I thought that was a good way to hype it up. Sami Zayn, Neville, Dudley Boys, they did great as always. Great performances by all competitors. And if you've seen Raw the next night, then you know that the Dudley Boys are or have retired. Alright. Next we have Sheamus, and he defeated Cesaro in a 7 series match. So this is only the first match. And what I have to say about this is, in order to keep this thing interesting, I think they're going to have to bring in different match types, stipulations like cage matches, Hell's in a Cell, maybe even some hardcore matches. Because, I'm not, even though I like both competitors a lot, I'm not going to want to see them do the same match over and over again, 7 times in a row. And like I said, Sheamus picked up the first victory in the 1 out of 7 falls, or best of 7 series. Next we have Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. They defeated Enzo and Big Cass. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, the team that I'm pretty sure they're just gonna call Jericho. Jeriko. This was a pretty good match too. Enzo Amore definitely did a lot of fighting in this one. It seemed like. Sorry about that. Kevin Owens got a few laughs in when he when he mocked Enzo Amore, which is actually pretty funny. And yeah, so in this one, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens pick up the win. Ooh, now this one, Charlotte defeated the women's champion Sasha Banks. Both competitors came out of the gate strong. In the final moments of the match, what happened was Sasha Banks had a big statement, and then Charlotte kind of used her strength to roll over and put Sasha into a pin, and that's how she got it. And the reason why that happened, I guess, is because I'm not sure if this is kayfabe. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I've heard that Sasha has an actual back injury. But the only good news about that is it, from what I've heard so far, is it will not require surgery to fix. So, that's always good to hear, because when something requires surgery, you gotta wait for the actual surgery to heal, and then you gotta wait for the entry wound to heal too, and then they gotta go through all this physical therapy. So, that she won't need to do that. Now this one actually, I'm a little surprised about. The Miz defeated Apollo Crews to. Oh yeah, and Charlotte's match was for the title as well. So Charlotte is now the women's champion. Now it's the Intercontinental match. The Miz retained his title against Apollo Crews, which I'm a little shocked about. I thought that they would use that as a way for him to, a big push for him in the main roster. I don't have a problem with that, actually. I enjoy The Miz very much. I think he's a good competitor. He can be pretty funny at times, especially when, the crowd gets around and he goes, my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. It's pretty funny, actually. so I can't hate on that too much. Cruz always put on a good show. Same with the Miz. Cruz had a lot of athletic type moves. Miz did his thing. I think he's more of a technical wrestler, so he did like some technical stuff. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, and that one, Miz retains. Here we are. AJ Styles beat up John Cena. In this match, not only did AJ Styles win, but it was important that he won cleanly. What happened was, in the final moments, John Cena went for, I believe he was going for an AA or an FU. Styles countered, put him into the Styles Clash, hit it successfully in 1, 2, 3. No, what am I saying? No, or did he do the, no, I think he did the Phenomenal Forearm. Yeah, that's right. He did Styles Clash, then he went over to the side, did the Phenomenal Forearm, and then pinned Cena. Alright. Now, alright, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeated WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day. But the thing is, they did it by disqualification. What happened was, New Day was losing, Gallows and Anderson winning. Jon Stewart ran in, and he was trying to do like a distraction, but they grabbed him, pulled him in the ring, and it looked like they were going to give him a case of ring postitis, but before they can do that, Big E Langston came back and started beating up Gallows and Anderson, which would result in a disqualification because he was not one of the chosen competitors to defend the title. Alright. Next up we have Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Champion. This match, a lot of people said it was kind of mediocre. I thought it was pretty good, actually. I didn't think it wasn't exactly what I expected, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Ambrose won. He retained the title, but I don't think this is the last time we'll see these two competitors square off. Both great athletes putting on a great performance, definitely a main event worthy match nonetheless. Next we have Finn Balor defeating Seth Rollins to become the first WWE Universal Champion. Now, there's quite a bit to talk about on this one. Let's start with the championship itself. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. That's my thing about it. I think the thing I do like about the most is I do think the red leather is kind of cool. But I'm not too big about how now they have 3 belts that use the same the W thing. Yeah, kind of like that or whatever, or make it more like square like that. And I really thought they could have at least chose a different style for it. But like I said, I don't love it, don't hate it. I'm kind of still in the middle. Alright, let's get to the match now. In this match, Finn Balor, he won. Honestly, for a second, I really thought Seth Rollins was gonna win. But then Finn Balor just drop kick, hit him in the corner, drop kick into the other corner, and then hit him with the coup de grace for the win. I thought that was really good. A really nice finish. Both competitors were on their A game that night, which when Seth Rollins and Finn Balor are on their A game, man, you better be ready for the match of the year. And I think that match, that's definitely one of the matches I could pick for match of the year. Alright. Nikki Bella, Natalya, and Alexa Bliss defeated Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Carmella. It was weird because at first, before Nikki Bella came out, Eva Marie's music came on, and then it's a little narrator guy's voice said something about emotional stress. Basically they were just saying that to cover up for her 30-day suspension for, I don't know, it was I don't even know what she took. either like steroids or Adderall. That's usually what it is when somebody gets suspended. Yeah, I don't think they suspend anymore for. I think it's just a fine now for like when somebody smokes pot. So I don't think it was that. In this match, I was a little disappointed, but I'm not surprised that Nikki Bella didn't wrestle a lot. I'm assuming that's just so she can have a little more time to heal from her injuries. And from what I heard after this match, Nikki Bella is going to be going to SmackDown. It's pretty good. Natalia wrestled. Alexa Bliss did good. Becky Lynch, she did a lot. She it seemed like she did most of the wrestling for her team, which is really good to see. Naomi and Carmella got a lot of time as well. You know, it was nice to see what Carmella can do in the ring. You know, we already know what Naomi can do. She's good. I do think she deserves a title shot. If I think they're on SmackDown. So yeah, if SmackDown ever gets their women's title, you know, I think she should be one of the people to get it or go for it. That's all I got to say about that. Next up, we have the United States Championship match, which this match didn't happen because before the match happened, Rusev hit Reigns, and Reigns fell out of the ring, and then they started fighting, and the Reigns hit him with a chair, and then started stomping and hitting him with a chair, and Rusev was like, "Oh, my ribs, oh." Wait, that was a terrible Rusev accent. But he's like, "Oh, my ribs," and so they like call off the match, and then he got up and he just started to walk away, and then Roman Reigns came down to the ring and speared him. You know, so they're gonna like, I'm sure we probably won't see Rusev around for a while, seeing as they're going on their honeymoon anyway. So they're gonna play this broken rib story. And then next we have the main event: Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. And boy, was I right. This match was a flat-out disappointment. Seriously. Another match with suplex after suplex after suplex after suplex after suplex. I like Suplex City, but I wish Randy Orton would have got a couple more moves in than that. It seemed like all he did was he did some strikes. He did get an RKO out of nowhere, which I was very happy about. And he was able to hit his Hangman's DDT. And then, you know, Lesnar pretty much, on that Hangman's DDT, Lesnar pretty much did like a fucking no-sell on that because he's got right back up after it, like when Randy Orton went for the punt kick. Which, honestly, they should have let him do. Seeing as that the terrible ending they had, pretty much Lesnar took his gloves off and then they do like the ground pound in the UFC. He's got on top of Orton, started smashing him. And he elbowed Orton right up here. There's like this big ass gash from like all this blood coming out. So they rolled it to TKO, technical knockout. Now what I found out about this was it actually was supposed to end in a TKO like that. That was where it's supposed to end. You know, many people speculated that they only ended it because of the cut on Randy Orton's head. That's not true. It was supposed to be a TKO. The thing regarding the cut is, from what I've read, sources online, though he was supposed to have a cut on his head, the cut was not supposed to be that big. The cut was way too big, not what they expected, not what they planned for, not that much blood. So, from what I understand, they probably wanted some blood, but not that much blood. You know, from what I understand, that this is the same exact thing that happened in 2012 when Brock Lesnar fought John Cena in the Extreme Rules match. John Cena had the giant cut on his head, but in this match, it was an Extreme Rules match. You can't stop it. Alright. So, like I said, Brock Lesnar defeated Randy Orton in a disappointment match, which is really shameful because I like both competitors. You know, I really thought they could have done more. Alright. This has been your host, Evil Pillow. Thanks for watching.